Hi, welcome to What's Up with DJ. Today we'll be making banana nut bread. Here's some of the supplies you're going to be needing. I will link all of this down into the description along with the instructions as well. So you will have it in the description also. Let's get started. Okay, and if you could please like and subscribe on my channel, I would appreciate it if you click onto the bell symbol. That way you can be included into the conversation. So we're going to take our 4 very ripe bananas and we're going to put them in a bowl. And you want to use bananas that have ripened, really ripe, where they're really brown on the outside because they're turning to sugar as they're over ripening. So just make sure and have really ripe bananas because it'll turn out even better. Then you're just going to take a fork and just, squash them, mix them down, squish them, whatever you want to call it. It'll be easy to do because they'll be very ripe. I find that 4 bananas is the exact right amount for my preference. You're going to want 2 cups of bananas, which is usually about 3 to 4 bananas, medium-sized bananas. And then set that aside, and then this is the melted butter. I've melted a 1/3 cup of butter in a bowl, and now I'm going to be putting 1 cup of sugar into the butter, melted butter. And we're going to whip this on low setting just to mix the butter and the sugar together. And again, it's a 1/3 cup of melted butter and 1 cup of sugar. And we're just going to cream that together on a low speed. And the next thing we're going to do is get our egg. And we're going to put 1 egg. And we'll continue mixing this on low speed just to incorporate the egg into the butter and sugar mixture. We don't want to over whip this or over blend this. You have a nice creamy texture. And next we're going to take our banana mixture and put that right inside our blended mixture of our butter, sugar, and egg. And we're going to blend that in, again, on low. We don't want to over blend it, so just incorporate it on low. And then we're going to take our flour and we're going to put 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And there's the 3/4 cups, 1 3/4 cup. We're going to take a teaspoon of baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda, 1 teaspoon. And I'm going to put 1/2 cup of walnuts, chopped walnuts. You can use pecans. If you don't like nuts, you can just leave those out. It's completely optional. And then what we're going to do on this is we're going to simply just mix this with a spoon now. And again, we don't want to over mix it or over blend it. We just want to incorporate it together. We don't want to overwork the batter. So you wouldn't use a mixer here. You would just do it by hand. Just enough until you can get all that flour and dry mixture stuff incorporated into the wet mixture. Now this next step is completely optional. I'm putting 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I like cinnamon. Like I said, it's completely optional. I don't always do it, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I want it in there. It's just according to your preference and if you like cinnamon or not. The cinnamon does give your banana nut bread a more darker look, a darker color texture to it. And again, just mix it in. We're going to take a glass 9 by 5 loaf pan, and I'm just squirting it with a little bit of oil inside with my Evo oil sprayer. Those come real in handy. And then we're going to put our batter in there. And then we're just going to smooth our batter out, make sure it's all nice and even in the loaf pan. That way when it cooks and rises, it'll be nice and even. And then we're going to have a preset oven at 350 degrees. And we're going to go ahead and put that in the oven. And that's going to cook at 350 for anywhere between 50 and 60 minutes, or until a toothpick comes out clean. Try not to overcook it because it will dry it out. And here's the finished product, the banana nut bread. Turns out really good. It smells wonderful when it's cooking. And here comes my assistant Sammy up for his sample. Please make sure to check that your dogs can have things that you eat. This had walnuts in it, so I had to find him a piece with no walnuts because they are toxic to dogs. Have fun and thank you for watching.